Tell them boys they better pray. Tell them boys stay out the way. Tell them ain't nobody safe.
YouTube, what's good? We back again. Today we talking about authentic manhood, so let's get straight to it. Authentic manhood is really being able to look yourself in the mirror and have enough security to understand that you're human and be able to get down to the root of your problem, the root of, like what you feel is evil within you. And what I mean by evil is, like the bad side of your mind. Like, why are you thinking like this? Why are you fearing this? Why are you timid about this? And as men, we have to understand that, like, young men especially, like, growing up, we're always going to be in this cloud of confusion because we learn certain things from certain behaviors that we see as kids. So when that comes into play in real life situations as we're older, all we're going to know is one thing. And like my dad always tells me, like, we're young. We're not going to know no better in the first place. We're not going to know a blessing when it hits us. We're not going to know a curse when it hits us. Like, we just not going to know. We're young. So, like, don't be so hard on yourself and understand that, we're humans. We're created to be masterpieces. Like, we're beautiful. We're created to mess up. We're created to screw up. But that doesn't define us. So don't let this whole idea and misinterpretation of masculinity and this false bravado that society provides that makes you feel like you have to be tough, you have to be this, you can't do anything wrong, like you have to be Mr. Right every single time. That's not the case at all. That's not how life works. And that's, there's a difference between the society we live in and then the universe that was put here for us to thrive off of, to talk to us, to feed us, and that we need to feed into. And so just understand that we have to be elastic too, like divine elasticity. And that's one thing that I've been learning about a lot over the last 7 months is just really being able to, yes, I can be a tough guy. Yes, I can be vulnerable. Yes, I could probably cry if I wanted to now. Before, I didn't cry in like 4 years, and it's just one of those things, like being elastic, being able to understand that you can be this, you can be that, you can be that, and you're still a man. Not being tough don't make you any less of a man. That's never been the case at all. So just know that and know that, like, it's okay to be vulnerable and be, upset sometimes, That's real security. Real security is knowing yourself, knowing that you're human and recognizing that, like, you were made to have all these feelings and all these types of ways. So don't feel like you gotta be Mr. Tough Guy walking around because, usually the biggest tough guys are the most softest guys ever. And that, like, I used to be Mr. Tough Guy, you know what I'm saying? I still think I'm tough, but at the same time, I understand that I have feelings and I understand that it's cool to talk about stuff. And you don't have to talk to everybody. You might only have one person to talk to. But just understand that where you are right now isn't where you have to stay. Just because you learned a way or behavior doesn't mean you have to, only know that. It's going to take time to get out of that. It's going to take time to, kind of get rid of that false bravado and, like, understand the true misinterpretation of masculinity. But once you get that and it's clicking, like, take it and run with it. Like, a quick story. I think it was like 7 months ago. I don't even know how long ago. This was during the summer. Like, I was telling one of my best friends, like, yo, I don't want to live a life where I have baby brothers and I'm telling them they need to do this, they need to do that. This is how you be a man. Well, one, I don't know what in the world halfway I'm talking about, but two, I'm not doing the things I should be doing in order to teach them the right lesson, to lead by example. If I'm going to be telling them something, I really want to lead by example and be that. I don't want to be false. I don't want to be fake about it. I really want to be that. And that's something I had to work on, change up. So just think about that, because just like how you learned all these behaviors, those younger people around you are learning the same exact things from you. And thank y'all for watching the channel. Make sure y'all like and subscribe, and I'll catch y'all another time.
Oh, you hear that church up in my burger? That's just how I'm raised.